Welcome back to you all. Day 3 of Crispmas is red pepper pitta chips, which is incredibly satisfying to say. Red pepper pitta chips, red pepper pitta chips, red pepper pitta chips. These are from M&S, Marks and Spencer's, and I picked them up as part of a meal deal because how could you resist a red pepper pitta chip? The question is, have we ever had a Marks and Spencer's product on Christmas before? I'm not sure that we have. For anybody who doesn't know, Marks and Spencer's, otherwise known as M&S, is a bit upmarket, right? It's a bit classy, it's a bit posh. It's where posh people go to shop, people with a little bit more money. But their food is quite often a little bit better. I'm not going to say guaranteed, because goodness knows I've had some M&S things that have been really quite disappointing. The most recent of which was their meat-free, I think it was chicken and chorizo sandwich. It just didn't taste of anything. So the question is, does a red pepper pitta chip taste of anything? Let's find out what's in it. We have dried red peppers, 2%, 2% red peppers. We have sugar, ground spices, smoked paprika, and cumin. So it's smoked paprika and paprika. Okay, do we need more than one paprika? Apparently we do. Salt, dried yeast, dried balsamic vinegar, dried onions, dried yeast extract. This is not just any yeast extract, this is dried yeast extract, dried garlic, dried tomatoes, chili extract, chili powder, capsicum extract, and dried oregano. Good grief. That's a big list. Unfortunately, yesterday was a big list. I just need another word about day 2. There was a huge list of herbs and spices, and I could barely not taste any of them. So how many of those herbs and spices will actually be present in a red pepper pitta chip? Let's find out. Ugh. Here we are. Okay, this does genuinely look like they are bits of pitta. I haven't had a pitta bread in a long time. There is a red pepper pitta chip. I will never tire of saying that. What do they smell like? Oh, hello, flavour. Oh, the smoked paprika is very, very strong in those. Very, very strong. My mouth is actually watering. That's better than yesterday. Let's see exactly how many of these herbs and spices are present in a red pepper pitta chip. I'm so sorry, I just can't stop saying that. I'll have to put one in my mouth now. Okay. Smoked paprika, very much so. Intriguingly, the second strongest for me is the balsamic vinegar. Texture-wise, they are that slightly thicker, more bready thing that you get from a pitta bread. And they just go very, very slightly chewy. But yeah, the smoked paprika, wow, that is strong. I'm just trying to see what else I can pick out, but it is largely smoked paprika and vinegar. And maybe a very slight hint of cayenne pepper. The rest of it, I fear, is a bit wasted, at least on me. They are tasty. They're not mad strong overall, but there's enough there for it definitely to live up to the name of red pepper pitta chip. I wonder what they're like right down the bottom of the bag. I'm not aware as well. They're not coming out very well on the camera. Let's go right in. You can see they're more bready if I do that. Let's go right down to the bottom. It's not a very big bag, so I don't think my usual trick of trying to find the flavouring powder is going to work, but there's one here that looks quite dark. Look at that. If that hasn't got flavouring on it, nothing has. Oh yeah. Now I'm getting garlic. Maybe the slightest hint of the oregano, but I think if you hadn't told me it was in there, I probably wouldn't have realised. Yeah, as red pepper things go, this is acceptable. They're not blowing me away, but they're definitely better than some of the other attempts that we've tried on this channel. I would happily make my way through a bag of these, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And it is nice to eat a not fatty one. Because they're baked, it's just dry bread really. And it's good. Let's see what the old finger and thumb test comes out like. Yeah, plenty of flavour left over. Gotta love that. I would pick these up again with a meal deal. I suspect if you don't pick them up with a meal deal, they'll probably charge the earth for a packet of them. I wonder whether they do any other flavours. I only saw the red pepper Pitta chips, but they might do other ones. Maybe it's just the alliteration. Somebody saw an opportunity there. I don't know. But yeah, I would say these are a pass. The flavour does fade. It's not really hanging around. But that might not be a bad thing with smoked paprika. So, yeah, these are not just red pepper These are not just red pepper Pitta chips. I'm not even going to bother editing that. These are M&S red pepper Pitta chips, and they're quite good.